All right, we're back just outside a quarter before 7 o'clock. Still dry here this morning in Omaha. Live look outside. This is a station cam back to the southwest. You'll notice clouds. Skies beginning to lighten, and the big story initially is the warmth and the humidity. Still 75 degrees out at the airport. The dew point 70, we talked about that last week and again yesterday. When those numbers move in the upper 60s to around 70, it starts to get very noticeable and uncomfortable, and we're not getting much relief with south winds right now at 8. We didn't have any rain officially out at the airport last night, but some areas did get a bunch of it. Northwest and northeast of us, we had spots locally 2 inches, so it was really feast or famine. If you were parked under those slow-moving storms, you picked up an inch or two. If you didn't, you probably didn't see much at all because they were pretty scattered. All right, right now we're tracking storms to the west. That's brought temps down in the mid to upper 60s through some of our viewing counties there. You can see Tacoma, Fremont, Lincoln, east, out ahead of the showers and storms, still very warm and muggy in the low to mid 70s. All right, here's the latest on the radar. This is the big thing we've been watching this morning. Still dry in the metro, just ground clutter here. But notice the concentration of storms northwest of us has been sliding east and northeast, but we've seen a lot of new development here in the last couple of hours. In fact, a pretty good little line of storms trying to crank up just to the west of Fremont, down to the northwest of Lincoln. If this continues to build down with the current motion, we would likely at least see some of this move into the metro here a little bit later this morning. So that's our initial chance. And then as I was talking on the way to the break here, like we saw yesterday, these storms can kind of create their own little world, their own little environment. They send out these cool little outflow boundaries. We got so much juice in the air, that re-triggers other thunderstorms, and that can be an ongoing thing we'll have to track through the morning. Forecast models kind of had this breaking up a little bit later this morning through early this afternoon, and then where exactly redevelopment takes shape has a lot to do with what happens this morning. So it's very conditional on what's going on right now as to who sees the nasty weather and how nasty that weather gets later on this afternoon. A lot of our forecast models really downplayed. I'm not completely buying into that. In fact, this isn't even picking up on the storms this morning, so we'll have to include that. And there's the redevelopment this afternoon. One thing I do like with what this model is doing, by about 6 or 7 o'clock, it looks like the widespread thunderstorm chances would be east of the metro. So it's a small window this evening. Again, a lot of this very conditional on what continues to happen this morning here. The updated outlook for severe weather now has us in the slight risk. That's a bit of a downgrade from the enhanced risk we were in yesterday. So that's good news. And it does appear the better chances, again, as the evening wears on, would push east of the Missouri River. But we're still under the gun. We got to have our guard up even this morning as those storms continue to strengthen to the west of us, and then potentially again as we head through the afternoon and very early evening. So with that said, we'll just call it scattered storms, really possible any time today, especially early, then again late would be the best chance if we had to highlight that. Not much wind, a lot of humidity, and a hot high of 90. Tonight then, storms are out of here very early this evening. We're done. The threat's over, 68's the low with light winds. Tomorrow, no rain in the forecast here, just hot, humid 95, and that's going to be the trend now Thursday, right through the start of the College World Series. Opening ceremonies Friday evening. Look hot after an afternoon high of 93. 93 Saturday. If you're going to go down to the College World Series and take in a game on Father's Day, 98 the expected high. So we got heat, at least initially, for the College World Series, but the severe thunderstorm threats look to be pretty low, at least through the first couple of days there. All right, just a reminder, though, we do have thunderstorm threats right now, and even this morning just to our northwest. We'll watch for the possibility of severe weather on and off through the day. You can download Storm Shield to your smartphone. If we get watches in the mornings, we'll get the notification. You can track the action on radar, and of course, we have the voice call option for your home phone as well. All right, right now at 6:48, let's go back to Cami for another update.